We're here with Tony Lott from Northeastern. Tony, welcome to CAA Football Media Day.
Thank you for having me.
You guys talk a little bit about the Northeastern Offense this season. You guys last year ran a lot of that Wildcat formation with Alex Broomfield. Is that something that we're going to see more of this season?
Well, this year, we're doing more of a spread offense, more 4 or 5 wide receivers, throw some tight ends in there. Very different from last year. I hope we do bring the Wildcat back, though. That kept a lot of defenses on their feet. Something new just to throw out there. It was actually fun to run. It was one of the more fun parts of the game, just to see people out there making plays. So
now, as a wide receiver, you got to see your spread offense. That's got to be music to your ears.
Yeah.
You got to be looking forward to a big year.
Yeah. The last couple of years we've been like a running team. Big bruising running backs, and have to make a catch here and there, to keep the drive going. But this year, it's more pass oriented. So more balls flying in the air. More catches for me, more yards. So I'm happy about that.
Yeah. Now, before in high school, you were broke a 25-year-old high jump record, understanding, clearing 6'5" and a half.
Yeah.
Talk about the record. Do you still do any track at Northeastern?
That record, yeah, it was like a 25-year record. Actually, my coach was the one who had it. I broke his record. I was about like 180 pounds then. I could, jump out of the gym. Now I'm like 220. Can't really get as high, but yeah, it was a nice record.
Any of those skills that you learned as a high jumper, any of that training kind of paid dividends for you as a receiver, maybe going for those balls?
Yeah, in high jump you can only jump off 1 foot, or 2 feet you're disqualified. So it helps when jump ball situations, like when you're running and you just got to jump off your one leg. I'm more of a one-legged jumper than two-legged jumper, so I get higher, with the jump balls off of one leg. So catching the ball in stride, jumping off of one leg, it helps a lot.
Yeah. Now I know you played with the quarterback Anthony Oreo. He was a pretty bright guy. Graduated early with a biochemistry degree. Does he kind of ever go around the locker room, offer any sort of tutoring help, or did anybody ever turn to him for a little academic help?
Tutoring for like academics? Or,
yeah. Yeah.
Well, he was totally different from what I'm a business major.
Okay.
He was doing his doctor thing. I never really had time to ask him stuff like that. I had tutors or whatever, but he's a very smart guy. He sees things like totally different from everyone else. The X's and O's, he just sees it as like it's out of this world. Just practice was a lot easier with him out there, quarterback and everything. So it'll be interesting to see how it is without him there.
Talk about the goals for your team this season. What do you guys like to accomplish?
Well, we just want to take one game at a time. Win as many games as we can, make the playoffs, and see how we can go from there.
All right, Tony. Thanks very much for your time today. I hope you enjoyed me today. All right.